remember that session? That session was so much fun.
Yeah, did you tell him what our last
You're
session
the
was?
first guy that did D&D with.
I know.
I tell everyone that. I'm like, he's the first guy that I did D&D with.
I'm glad I popped your cherry.
Pop my cherry. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll never forget.
My D cherry. My D&D cherry. My dungeon cherry.
I'll go get the mop.
This is just Simon.
Get
Okay.
the mop. All right, we're live,
Get a
gentlemen.
mop.
Enough cherry popping.
Okay.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Dungeon cherry popping.
Like, do we have an allotment of how many?
And you've hit that quota
Per session.
For like
Okay, good.
For like the next 10 sessions, so you're good.
Oh well, we went over quota whenever you said it. Then, at that point, so I guess we just keep going.
We're still in the waiting screen?
No, we're
allowed to show nipples yet?
fully live. No nips.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we are allowed to show nipples. Oh, okay.
No, please.
Only if it's on a baby bomb.
Okay.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna be different. I'm going deaf now.
I'm going down.
So we last left
Sideways.
off with a hell of an ass whooping, I would say. It looked real bad at first. Some of you
That should have been worse.
Some of you got really fucked up by this pretty gnarly pack of wolves, almost to the extent of super pack, but not as many numbers as it needed, but very, very dangerous. Someone's bear got KO'd, like immediately. Yeah.
Is it? Is
The
it
bear
alive?
Barely. We stabilized it.
Yeah,
Remember?
You guys did stabilize the bear. Yeah, it took.
It was me and one other person that stabilized it.
Yeah.
Me, but I was no
Bear meat
help.
is really good.
Which is
We just need
ironic.
bear.
Because of all the people to save a life, Thaddeus seems like a weird choice.
Yeah, which is good because he came real close to not being able to save himself in
Two-
that one.
2 fails, right? Out of 3?
Yeah, he the bear was at 2, and he was gonna fail the third.
Oh, and he was bleeding.
Yeah, and because he was bleeding. So.
Oh, so that was really close then.
Yeah. So, you guys have about 6 more days of travel till you're at the Underbridge Tavern, which is your first like legitimate resting point
Oh my fucking
on
God.
the way. Or discuss, maybe make plans on the way.
Can we just build fort here and then
So-
just call it a day?
So, I would like to just go into a segue, not going into it actually in character, but you remember Forrest Gump, the thing with the shrimp?
Yeah.
I just want, like, the second day after the wolf battle, that's just what I'm grumbling about, because we've been eating wolf. Like, wolf pot pies, wolf fricassee, wolf skewers, wolf
Can we
kebab.
take a day?
Wolf,
Can we, like,
wolf
talk
and
about
wolf
that?
sandwiches, because we don't actually have the bread for it, so it's just wolf meat between 2 more slices of wolf meat, but it's from a different part of the wolf.
Because we're not in a time crunch, right?
Not technically.
What's the main guy's name?
McGraw?
McGraw. Hey, McGraw, how you think everyone is right now? Can we, do you mind if we take a beat and, heal up a little bit? Or
Or
is
you
it
guys
better
want
just
to
keep
take a
going?
rest? Like you tired?
It's up to you guys.
Did you not sleep well?
Well, I mean, his bear's almost dead, so, I mean,
I'm still leaning against the wall after the short rest.
Just tie a rope
And-
to it.
was it
You're
Thaddeus?
right.
It's Thaddeus, right? Thaddeus is almost dead, and, we got a couple, that pack really took it out of us. We're not as seasoned as you are.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You guys are pretty ripe. Here's
I'm
what
fine,
I'll, here's
But
here's what I'll
these
say.
these
I'll
guys
say
need a little bit
we can we'll travel at a slower pace. Y'all can kind of rest in the cart. And the bear, I guess if it can't fucking walk, then we'll hang out for a day. James, does the bear walk? Is it good?
Yeah, he's pretty fucked up.
All
I
right.
gave him a couple drinks, but he's still saying he's fucked up.
Can you give him alcohol?
Is this bear just, like, half drunk, sitting on the ground with a 1,000-yard stare, getting Vietnam flashbacks? Is it just,
No,
He's
you
got a
literally
jug
look
of
over.
XXX.
You literally look over, and his head's in a barrel. And you guys see on the outside, it's marked honey mead.
Okay, I guess we can take a day. This time
Thank
we're
fucking God.
doubling the watch, though. Double in the watch.
So we're all watching.
No.
Since
Actually,
on-
no. Technically, it'd be.
We're adding an additional person to
One-
one watch.
1.5 times the watch. So, and it's 3 and 3 as opposed to 2 and 2.
I don't need a rest. I can take a point of exhaustion. I'm at full health. So
DM, did any of those wolves
don't take a
escape
point.
earlier?
Some of the little ones did, yeah. But you got
One did, I think.
You got. I think.
One did?
I think 2 or 3 did. I think you killed 7.
We had 1 or 2 that were trying to get away that then bled out or burnt out or, some way died.
Yeah,
but
I think 2 got away because we couldn't see them because it was dark.
Yeah.
I
No
still
night
chucked
vision
stuff at it.
sucks.
it just missed.
No dark
Yeah.
sight's a real bitch
So-
in D&D, ain't it?
But we should have all been on disadvantage because there was no light,
while,
right?
While it's light out.
Well, we had the fire.
While it's light out. This is morning, right? Or in the morning?
You guys are in the. You guys are. Yeah, you guys are in the morning.
Okay. I think while it's light out. Hey. How about we go and look for that pack of wolves, just so then we can kind of really assess if they're gonna come back tonight, or if it's we kind of just bled them out and they're all done for and they don't want to come back anymore, or just kind of scope out what we're dealing with over here. So if we stay here, there might be more, in which case we need to keep moving. So
Can
who's
the
the
bear fit on the cart?
heeliest of you?
yeah, because the bear wasn't that big.
Yeah. All right. I mean, honestly,
It's medium-sized bear, right?
The
I don't mind
safest
staying.
bet-
I don't
well,
mind staying for a day. It's just
Your suggestion is go look for potential trouble instead of having it find us, and like you said, most of us, or most of y'all, are pretty fucked up. So I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's say you're right. Let's say there's more bears or more wolves, and we track them back to their den. Are y'all outrunning them wolves? I ain't, and I know I'm faster than y'all, so it's not a good idea. I don't think. Probably just try and squeeze onto the cart. I'll drive all day, so y'all can rest and recuperate, and we should be able to put about 18-20 miles a distance between us and them and be good.
over counter. I think wolves travel like 20 miles a day, right? That's like their normal
Hurt
path.
and bleeding wolves.
Yeah, but
probably
remember,
yes.
if they're going 20 miles a day, it's 10 that way and then 10 back, probably.
And I think they like do like a perimeter, right? That's what I was.
They have
That's what I was
they
found.
have
in
a
Discovery Channel
territory,
videos.
but yeah, I mean,
But there's another problem there. That's wolves. What about dire wolves?
Dire wolves probably have bigger. Well, dire wolves are dead. Both of them are dead.
Mhm.
So
That's assuming we got all of them.
That could have been a
That's a
scout
pack.
party.
maybe there's some puppies out there.
Mm.
Ooh, that'd be a good pet.
Wait,
There could also
yeah.
be more than
all of
one
us get
pack.
dire wolves. Yeah.
Because dire wolves are pretty smart, so dire wolves' multiple packs could actually work together with those things. They're scary.
so our options are hunker down, be super defensive tonight, or try and put some distance. I'll let y'all decide.
It's
I feel like we should be
I think
moving
that we should
already.
Put some distance, yeah. Let's put some distance in between them, and then I'll stay up. I'm good. I don't have any issues.
All right.
with
So
me.
what you need to do then is you need to sleep again, take a nap, and then you can take over from me driving, and we can turn that 20 into 40.
Cool. Let's do it.
Jesus.
Was that the bear? Was that the bear?
What's that?
Oh, they're back! Fuck!
They're back.
The bear woke up. The bear woke up.
Oh, okay. And now it's out again.
Go to sleep, Tony. Go to
All
sleep.
right. Pack all the shit up. I'll get the horses ready. We'll head out. We'll head out pretty soon. And you guys
Alright.
go about
So,
packing.
Are we just like
Napping first?
grabbing these wolves, what's left of these wolves, and
Well,
just
I
like
smoked-
chucking
I
it in
smoked
the
the
back
meat.
of the wagon also.
I smoked the meat, and the hides are laying out to dry. So the hides would just be leaning, would be like hung up on the sides of the cart, around the sides of the cart, and then the dried meat would obviously be hanging from the top of the like metal parts of the canvas,
We're just sleeping in a meat wagon.
essentially. Yeah.
Basically what we're doing, yeah.
Alright. Well, this
Someone's
is gonna
taking a
fucking
nap,
stink.
and meat juices start dripping up.
Well, sorry, smoke.
Yeah,
Should be
I don't
s-
see a
different.
single problem with us being out in nature and having a meat cart rolling around.
It's dried meat, and it's stop overthinking it.
Hold on,
Gosh.
we can put a sign on the side that says bait on there real quick.
Yeah.
We can put a sign that says meat for sale.
Yeah, because wild
Get some
animals
extra
read.
coin.
Great idea.
No, this
Well,
is
maybe they
meat
have-
for sale is for people passing by. You know,
Maybe they have spells. Maybe they're magical wolves.
that's actually not a bad idea. I'm the right meat for sale on the side.
Alright.
So if anyone wants meat,
So,
Walk through.
are you saying that our
I
new
see.
our new cover is just showing up to the whale's location, being like, "We've got the meat"?
we got the meat. Where's the meat?
Alright.
We're now meat vendors and not bards and stuff.
Okay, well, you fuckers get on
Here.
the road.
They are rather large. We
Meat
might
for
like them
sale
more.
sign on the cart. I would
I'm gonna
say
make a new ugly duckling.
About
It's gonna be mobile.
4 days.
Let's have Thaddeus
into
make the
travel.
sign. This will be great.
I'd say about 4 days into travel, you guys are stopped for fixing a wheel because you guys hit a bad pothole and it kind of cracked one of the spokes to it. And you hear a horse run up nearby, and you look to see like an elderly lady on the horse, like an old fucking haggard horse. She says you got meats for sale.
Oh yes, we do. It's wolf meat, and it's what's the price of meat usually?
How
in
fresh
these
is
parts?
it?
Oh, it's 4 days old, but smoked.
It's
And,
4
I
days
put my own
old.
seasonings on it.
Wolf meat?
It's smoked. It's smoked though.
You smoked wolf
So that means
meat.
it preserved for a long time. Yes, ma'am. It's the best in the area.
You from around here, Sonny?
I am actually from around here.
Where?
Down south and up north, both.
That. What?
I'm from down south and up north. It's a long.
I'll
long,
give you 1
long
copper
story,
for
but
the lot.
for all of it.
Yeah.
Can I do insight and then also invest, like, I don't know, look at this lady to see if she's like witchy-ish?
Is she a whale?
Is she a witch? Is she a witch?
Is she a witch? Does she float?
Does she float? Great,
Is
great.
that horse real? Can we
Yeah,
make insight check
does-
on the horse?
Well, I
Does
wanna,
she
like,
weigh? Does she
investigate,
weigh as
kinda,
much as a duck?
Yeah.
Yeah, make an insight check, I
So
suppose.
let's see, what's
Is,
Make an
is
insight
smoked
check on
old
the- on
lady
the-
tasting good now?
so 14? I got 0 for insight.
She doesn't appear to be a witch.
Does she appear to like have things like on her? That's what I wanted to see.
I mean, she looks like.
Well, not like necessarily witchy, but like
She actually looks like from round here, so. That gives
oh,
you an indication.
from around here.
Yeah.
Where's round here? Is this the city? The city around here?
Welcome to the city of Round here.
How much? Like we would know this. How much does meat usually go for?
Well,
More than a copper.
more than a copper for what she's asking.
Let's see.
Like, the traveling fee for delivering would be more than a copper.
How much does meat usually get for? Like we would know this.
I mean, wolf meat's not
What's the normal
exactly
price for meat?
something that's sold, but if you want a one-to-one comparison, maybe your closest thing would be beef. So, like, a pound would be like 2 copper of like ground beef. A specialty cut. Specialty cuts go more. So, and you did a lot of cuts.
Okay, what is
Exotic.
venison usually? Venison's more or less, you think?
Venison would probably be
Okay.
more. Probably be a bit more.
Okay. How about I like to think of myself as a pretty reasonable person. How about 3 copper for a pound of good cut meat?
That is
I'll give you the meat
completely
and
unreasonable.
I'm an honest person.
What if I throw in a vial of my mead?
See, there you go. There you go.
Wait, let me try it.
Why don't you give her some meat?
Yeah, let me
her it
try
out.
some.
Let her- Yeah,
Give me a
there we
second.
go.
Give me a second.
Yeah,
Let
give
me
me the
roll, see how
roll.
strong it is.
I'm gonna look around
Thank
real
you.
quick
Okay, it
because
should be okay. It's only a 7.
my paranoia is going, why is this woman out here in the first place? What have we walked into?
She
Can I
So
make a
she'll drink
perception?
it. It'll taste more sweet than it'll taste the actual alcohol.
She tastes it. This ain't me, this sugar water. What you selling? I wouldn't spit on this.
Give her some of that good stuff.
Oh,
Give her the
my
really
bad.
good stuff. Give her the really good
I'm
stuff.
gonna reach into my jacket and I'm gonna take out some of that when I hit with the natural 20 and give her
Okay.
that.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. You can sell that for. Hey, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, how about this? How about 3 copper for 2 pounds and a flask of that drink?
Can you go up to 5 copper, feed my family? And I'm gonna show a portrait of my family.
She pulls out a portrait of 14 kids.
There we go.
Just application.
Oh, who's the youngest?
This is Dom.
It's Dom?
Yeah,
Oh, my youngest he's so sweet.
I'm gonna be
How's
honest, I
yours?
really don't
His name's
care. I'm
James.
sorry, I just don't.
And is the portrait stick figures?
Portrait's very poorly drawn.
Oh, where's your family right now? Why are they letting you run out?
I'm a free
All around
spirit.
town.
Do I need a handler, Sonny?
Oh no, definitely not. You definitely don't need.
I
Hannah.
didn't
You can
think
teach
so.
me a thing or two. That's for sure.
I'm gonna look at her horse. Is her horse just looking like that begging look on its face of please kill me?
Her horse has just like dead eyes. It's just like
Can I
like
make a perception check
well past
to
its
see
like.
if it's like an actual horse?
I want
Yeah,
to do a
yeah.
perception check to see what's around and see if her kids are around.
The old nag's a little bit worn out, and then there's the horse.
6.
It's a horse.
Oh, okay.
13. To
Can I
see
make
if
a perception check to see if she's got any weapons on her?
a 13 to see if
Yeah.
it's an ambush or see if there's anything around.
Seems clear.
I got a 17 plus 6.
Oh, what?
She got any weapons on her?
What'd you get?
19 plus 6.
So she probably. It looks like she's
25.
probably got something under her overcoat, but it doesn't. I mean, like, she doesn't have a battle axe or anything like that.
Yeah. It would be really dumb to be completely unarmed, but it's not like she's packing heat.
Yeah.
Does she have any identifying markers of a house that she belongs to?
She kind of sees you looking at her. What are you staring at? You want some of this? Yeah, get in line.
Sorry, ma'am, I'm married. But I heard my
What?
friend. I heard my
I'm
friend
personal.
over there likes that kind.
Well,
I'ma
I'm
look
married
at,
too, Sonny. That don't
yeah.
mean squat.
I look at him.
I'm sorry.
It does to
I'm
me.
not trying. I'm just trying to flatter you. I'm not. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That
you're
was
missing
rude. I'm
out.
sorry.
Flattery is appreciated.
I bet I am, man. I bet I am.
So, anyways, about the wolf meat.
So, how many pounds of meat do I have?
I've got like
think
50
from-
at least.
Okay. a
Those
lot of
dire wolves are bigger than a normal wolf.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say I saw her kids and I saw she's offering 3 copper or 1 copper, whatever. I'm like, okay, well, I'll give you 10 pounds of meat for free. How about that? You don't have to pay me anything.
For free?
You're fine.
How close are we to where we're supposed to be?
You guys are like just
Way off.
Just under halfway.
Okay.
Did we get a long rest?
Yes, you can
by this point
you can have all the cuts of meat from the dire wolves and from the regular wolves, and the different assorted sections. I'll try and even it out equally, so then you can have all the things. So you can make a stew, you can have a roast, you can have a steak, you can have all these different things. 10 pounds for free.
What's a
and then
roast?
You don't have to worry about it. A roast? Oh, this is great. So you take a pot, and then you put a bunch of vegetables in it. And you put the meat, a big chunk of like marbly, fatty meat. The ones that you like usually
What,
like
marble is in your
don't
meat?
really taste that. No, it's marble is the type of meat. So you have a bunch of fats that go in through the meat, and it's called marbling. Because when you cut it, it kind of looks like marble. So when you put it in the water,
I don't know what
with
that looks like.
with the vegetables. Oh well, you will, because I'm gonna give you some. So you put it in the water with the roast. You cook it for a little bit. You put your seasonings in there, and then once you can put a fork through and just drag it, and the meat just comes up, just flops off, then it's done.
Sounds
After
like
that
stew.
previous
And-
conversation with her, I wouldn't tell her I'm gonna give her some.
And it's delicious.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll just give you 10 pounds.
For free?
But
For free?
yeah, for free.
Are you poisoning me, Sonny?
No, ma'am. I would never
I-
poison a person as beautiful
Suspicious.
as you.
It's very suspicious.
Oh well.
Roll a persuasion check.
We just. And I'll take some of the meat that I'm about to give her and plop some in my mouth.
Okay, you can roll it with advantage.
We are not a very
This
good
isn't
at
a.
convincing people group.
You'll still have to pay for the
What
meat.
am I
though.
doing? Again?
Rolling persuasion,
Persuasion?
at advantage.
Oh, persuasion.
It's meat for
1,
sale,
17.
not meat for
17.
free.
17. Okay. Okay, all right. I totally believe that you probably didn't take just one random cut of meat and avoided the poisonous ones. I believe that. I'll take it. Hand it over.
You still have to pay for the meat though.
Oh yeah, he
I'll pay you
takes that
1
very
copper.
seriously.
I'm not selling this for 1 copper. This is at least a 3 copper.
I'll give you 2.
I mean, you tasted it. It's really good.
It's
I
all right.
think 3's a fair.
After she said it's really good.
The hell you say? That is good
Hold
damn
on,
me.
hold on. James, I think you're missing something important here. Ma'am, would you happen to have anything that tastes better than that?
Well, I got stronger stuff. We don't really go for flavor to get drunk. We just kind of inhale raw alcohol.
Oh God.
Oh really?
What do you think, James? Do you
So
do you want to learn how to make it stronger?
No,
Do you make
alcohol! Alcohol!
Well, I mean, ethanol
You
is
give
a
me-
byproduct of making alcohol.
If you feel like waiting
don't know what
around a
that
little
means.
while, I can make some strong stuff.
No, I got places to be.
But like I
we
said,
can go with you. Are you going the same way? Was
That's
she going
weird.
the same way?
because I
That's not cool. You're just gonna follow some old lady home? It's kinda strange.
No, we're gonna walk with you.
so like I said, you gotta realize I spent time collecting all these materials to make this. I spent time in making it. 3 coppers
How
seems
long?
fair.
How long you been spending?
Well, to perfect the recipe I just gave you, I spent years.
How many
To
years?
actually make it, it took me a couple hours.
How many years did it take?
It
Very
took me
fast
about,
fermentation.
I'd say it took me about 5 years to get that recipe going good.
Is that a short time since like lifespan's like 2.5 times longer for humans? In the...
Oh, for so long, so, I can't just say, oh, it's 10 years.
So essentially, you're like a teenager that's very proud of his brew. And
Yes.
this old woman's just like, I've been alive for 230 years.
She
You
is,
ain't seen shit
she's
yet,
probably
sonny.
this, even with poor healthcare and like poor like body maintenance, she's probably still pushing like 120 at least.
Ripe. The ripe age we're picking.
Fermented.
Oh,
You-
By the way, do you what exactly? What town is close by?
Round here.
Oh, around here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I thought that's what you said. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it around? So around here has they have an inn? Do they have a
No.
No? There's just a couple cottages or
Yeah.
okay. What do you guys specialize in? Do you guys farm or?
Yeah. That stuff.
So we got off topic. You gonna buy this for 3 copper?
2. And I'll give you.
3.
And she pulls a stick out of her pocket. I'll give you this too.
What is it?
It's a stick.
What kind of stick?
Birch.
Probably
I think.
made out of wood.
What kind of wood?
I just said birch.
Birch?
Yeah.
How big's the stick?
You're looking at it. What are you asking me for?
I know you saying a stick. I need to know how long it is. I need to know how thick it is.
It's about yay long, about this big around, and she's doing that as she's holding it.
It's a practice stick. Oh damn.
Oh, that's why the line's so long.
What's your
All
name,
right.
man?
I'll take that.
Okay. Give me
I
the.
take the stick and I look at the stick and I just
Smell the stick.
I start going up to the bear and be like, "You want to play?"
Oh, that's not,
And
that's
start
not cute.
throwing it. Start throwing it. See if it goes for it.
That's so cute. What's your
give me-
name, miss?
Erda.
Erda?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful name.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh shit!
You
Oh,
guys,
did you make
you
a
gonna be
roll
in
to see
town
if
long?
she?
I might.
Did you make a roll to see if she
You.
was okay after that one drink?
But you're married. Even
Homie,
though that
she's
makes
good.
it much,
She's good.
much better that
Okay.
you're married. But yeah, we're passing through though again. So
Oh, she's gonna.
Maybe I'll bring the right stick next time.
Ooh.
Welcome.
Hopefully.
Welcome to Bard Quest.
All right, give me the meat. I got place and
Alright.
the food.
I'll take the money and I give her the meat.
And she
I
kind
hold
of.
it down at waist level as I give her the meat.
She's like on a horse. I can't reach.
I think he's
Does
on
she-
the
does
cart
she- wait,
also,
does she
so it's
lean-
just like.
Does she lean down to get the meat?
She like tries to, and then you see her
Oh,
like
God,
literally
where's he going
almost
with
fall
this?
off, and she's like, "Okay, no, can't reach that anymore. Too old."
Oh, while she almost falls off, I try and grab her and like push her back up,
Hey, buy me dinner first.
just to get a little feelsy, get a little handsy. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
I was just
technically, you
trying to help
did
man. I did.
with all the meat you gave her.
You got my meat in your hands right now. You buy me dinner first.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this is true. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And she kind of like, as you guys are handing her the meat, like she's got like 2 pretty big but really worn saddlebags, and she's just like stuffing it down, and you hear it like crunching whatever else is in the bag, and she's just very, very much overladen.
More sticks.
And the horse is just like slowly sagging a bit more. All right, we're good. All right, well,
Is she going the same way or
Suspension
the opposite
creaking.
way that we are?
well, you were kind of fixing a wheel, so you'll have to watch which way she leaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then okay, I'll watch which way she leaves, and then I'll watch her if she goes off into like jets off into the
Yeah.
forest or whatever.
Well, it was Oh yeah, sorry.
What is
Here,
she wearing, by the way?
and she hands you 2 copper, James, but it's like, it's not
That
like
piece of
it's not
copper.
like copper coins. It's like jagged, torn scrap metal that just happens to be made of copper. 2 pieces of
Oh,
that.
I give her 1 gold piece and say it's been a blessing to be in your presence.
When I was 100 years younger, Sonny.
There we go. Yep.
And she kind
And
of
what's her name again?
Erda, E-R-D-A.
Erda.
So how much would these copper little things she handed me go?
Just
for?
gonna add that to the bingo book.
Yep. 120 years
those
old.
Are
Years
she
ripe.
literally handed you scrap metal that happened to be made out of copper, which turns out to be pretty useless until it's smithed into a coin.
Can I wrap it around the stick?
So what he got was a copper shiv.
I would describe it as like it kind of looks like that shape, but a little bit smaller. Yeah, and she
So
kind of
I'll
she
watch
turns
her
around
as
and
she
goes the opposite way of you guys, and about 600 feet ish, she turns off into the woods and is gone from sight.
600 feet
Yeah.
into the woods. Was there opposite way we were going? So was there a path 600 feet away
There was no path.
when we were traveling?
There was no path.
Interesting. And where is where's this town roundabout, or what is it called?
You've never heard of round
I
here.
feel like
Around
she's
here?
gonna
Around here?
turn out to be a spy for the whales.
You've actually never heard of round here.
I've never been around here before.
Yeah.
I feel like she's gonna be a spy for the whales, seeing if we're actually selling stuff.
Are you saying this in live?
What do you mean?
I'm just above board.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
So
you
there's
guys-
no path, and I don't know about around here.
Yeah, that's entirely correct.
What was she wearing?
I would say like an
Khakis and a polo?
old
Khakis
worn,
and
old worn leather overcoat, with like patchy cloth pants and shirt, and like old boots.
Like just found. Like is it very dirty?
It's not clean.
Like just overly dirty.
Can I do a
wouldn't say
history check
overly
real quick
dirty. I
to
would say
see if
like...
I've
Go ahead, Corey.
history check to see if I've ever heard of anything about round here or some tale or something of it, cause yeah. I rolled a 1. Never heard of it.
No.
My total is still an 8, but no.
No, yeah, no, definitely.
You've actually heard of it. You just heard about it in the southern hemisphere.
Yeah, and
It's not even on the continent.
she is gone from sight, and you guys can continue on your merry way, meatless, or a lot less meat.
I have a problem, guys. Don't look at me like that.
Can I use one
McGraw
of the
is like
tool repair kits to
genuine-
repair my
McGraw is
damaged
genuinely
great axe?
this, like a concerned look in his eyes.
Yeah, I have a problem.
Every
That's
time-
my big flaw.
I want to point out every time we set up camp, I'll just go hunt them.
Okay.
Well, I'm not sorry. I like what I like, but it's
You like older
it's,
ladies,
I understand it's not normal.
like
but
old ladies.
I do. Yeah. Yeah. They
Why?
look better. I like to break a hip every once in a while.
So we call older people that like younger people cradle robbers. Are you a grave robber?
Oh my god.
Not that old. That's gross. I'm a grave putter. In some cases.
That would just be a
He's
murderer.
digging
no.
trenches.
Not if they're having pleasure while doing it.
So they're heading for the grave, but you're gonna give them your stone before they go.
One last.
God.
One last. Hoorah! Hoorah!
All right. I've
Or whatever
seen
their-
enough to be scarred for a
name.
very long time. I guess we should leave now.
Is the wheel fixed?
McGraw, can I go back to fighting wolves instead of what I just saw?
Honey, I wish I was fighting wolves.
Yeah.
You guys finish fixing the wheel, and
I'll
head
go back
on
to.
your way.
I'll start playing a love song on my lute. And she had. What color was her hair and eyes?
Fucking white.
Dude's like, I don't know.
White and brown eyes or blue eyes?
White hair, brown eyes.
That's sweet. Okay. Cool. Put that in there also.
Bro, he's writing a full ass song.
But GM, what color was the horse's hooves?
Fucking muddy brown.
I'm joking. Don't answer.
I'll start playing a lute song with her hair and eyes, and Erda was 120 years old, 120 years right, and she was the love of my life.
McGraw grabs your strings. I swear to fucking God, I will
What?
kill you right now.
All right. I'll play something else. I'll start playing just a tune. On the
You
radio.
just see me in the back pull out a shovel, like looking at McCraw, just giving the nod.
Tell me when.
McGraw, I forgot to show you something.
So this is the first time you guys seen this. Any of you guys have seen this flaw?
Yeah, it's a real
So,
big
McGraw-
fucking
older woman
flaw.
are trying.
McGraw, I forgot to show you something. It's very important. Takes out picture of family.
Aren't we supposed to be asleep, guys?
I don't fucking
Yeah.
Shut the
care
fuck up
about
and
your
go to sleep.
family,
I'm supposed to be
son.
sleeping.
How did I get checked up? How did you
You-
score? How did all of you score so high? I don't understand. You graduated top of a class of like 2,000, and you're all idiots.
Well, I got a great friend that once said everything is solved with family.
I doubt you've ever had a friend that you didn't breed with in your entire life.
I can breed with Erda. That's for sure.
I did bring my wife, and she was my best friend. So
Yep.
She can be
McGraw,
all
I have a
that.
question.
Yes.
Who are the top scorers? How were we scored?
Do you want a graph?
It's a bell graph.
I want to know.
know how to
who
make a
chose
graph?
us.
What? Hold up. Say that again, Corey.
I want to know who chose us.
You guys were chosen for various fucking reasons. It's on your sheets.
Nefarious reasons.
I swear to God. I haven't
That's a
had
bug
What?
board. I didn't actually say that.
does
That's
my
good.
sheet say
That helps.
family? Hand it here.
He just
Alright,
starts.
You know,
He starts grumbling and driving.
no one's gonna suspect
Ding, ding, ding.
us of being competent at this point.
I'm gonna go up to him and just be like, here's a drink.
Drinking while
McGraw
driving
just
a
sitting there
cart. Great
drinking.
fucking idea.
Ah, the horse is driving. You're just there sitting.
Okay. And for the next 2 days, McGraw is screaming at James.
I'm just going, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You want a drink?
And it's always
A drink to calm your nerve.
You know what I'm picturing here? Do you know the history of whenever the Russian-Japanese War, whenever they sent their fleet and it had to go all the way around, and the guy in charge of the fleet just sat on the back of his phone with a megaphone just yelling profanities at the boats behind him? That's McGraw!
I feel like he has good reason.
But
Can
does he ever break down and take a sip?
No, every time you offer him a drink, he screams "shut the fuck up" as loud as he can in your face.
Don't worry.
I think we need to meet someone, so we should probably.
My wife will one day know that my beer is getting everywhere.
I have a weird tingle in
Drink.
the back of my neck.
Yeah, it's probably the herpes from all the old ladies you've been with.
They do
Yeast
have a
infection.
lot of fun things that come along with it, but it's worth it in the end.
Banana bread?
Yeah, there's nothing meds can't fix. Some couple herbs.
So, if you marry someone old, how are you gonna have kids? Or are you just gonna
We were
take
talking
on
about
their
marrying
kids?
them. Yeah, have fun with them.
Oh,
They
you
never
just
want. Old people don't
I
want to
never-
marry. They've already been married once or twice. It's a big thing. It's not
No.
your cup of tea. You're married already.
yeah.
You're living your
Married
life. You're living
life
your
is the
fullest
best
life.
way to go.
Is
I
Eric
understand.
the old folks home raider?
Hey, that's my name. Just kidding. So
Like
they're
he
going
just
back home.
shows up to the old folks community, just like wearing all
Wearing
leather,
nothing.
just be like, I'm ready.
He walks into that. He walks in that
Take
nursing
some-
home. And he
take
goes,
some,
"I
take
heard
some-
y'all were looking for that stone." And she starts walking around.
Man
some
buys
blood pressure
Bengay
medicine.
in bulk.
Just lay back, let it do its work.
He's the hag bandit. Yeah, that's what he is.
Hag pit. Oh.
Hag Bandit. I like
That's
that
so
one.
bad.
I'm writing
Oh.
that one down.
All right, ladies, y'all heard that fairy tale about the dragon in the cave. I'm trying to get my dragon in your cave.
Oh.
All right.
That's
Cut to
nasty.
2 days later.
Is that the
We've had
pickup
enough.
line that you use on your wife?
Can I have fixed
That's
or
rough.
try to fix my great axe?
To
Yes, please make some rolls. Get us off
But
this
what
topic.
was it that you called him a second ago?
Hag Bandit.
Do I add
What's
it?
anything to it or just
Hag bandit.
You add
Hag
your
Bandit.
smithing, your proficiency score.
That's great.
17?
It's fixed. It is well fixed now.
I'm gonna make a.
What do we roll?
Make another batch of alcohol.
What do we roll to fix the Hag Bandit?
There's nothing you can do to fix me,
I'm afraid
buddy.
we're stuck with him for life.
we could get a
Sorry,
little
very
tiny,
first
we could
step.
get a little tiny guillotine.
You know,
Oh,
I have a good cousin that you might be interested
I
in.
make some really good sausage.
Ugh.
Okay. We're gonna cut to 2 days later now. I'm done with this. We're moving on.
There you go. I'm
Um,
still talking about it 2 days later.
Yeah, we're gonna cut to 2 days later. You guys arrive at the Underbridge Tavern. You have been here before, Steve. No one else has. You guys arrive. It is a relatively large tavern. You can tell it's a very popular point. This is for everyone else besides Steve. You can tell this is a very popular place that travelers go. This is like the main tavern between Center and Frostfall or Frostgarden. Yeah, it is situated just at the bottom of a hill that leads up to a bridge, and therefore it got its name Underbridge Tavern. Very original. Yeah. There is a
Can I
fairly
do-
large stable on the outside, and the inside, and from the outside, the inside looks like the actual tavern looks quite large. Like, probably has several rooms, a large dining area, and whatnot.
Can I make my way over to the barkeep?
You just hop off the cart and immediately go over.
Oh,
to the
I
barkeep.
thought we were already there.
No, you guys
I thought
got
we were,
there, but you haven't
like-
gone in yet.
Okay. All right.
All right, you guys can
guess
go
we
in.
should,
I'll rack up the
probably-
horses.
Oh. All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
I go up
Thank
to the
you.
door and I tell my bear to just
Give-
stay outside.
Get us a
Tony, just sit outside.
get us one of the large suites. We want to be in the same room just in case.
All right.
And if you can't
want
get
a drink?
that, get three 2 beds.
2 beds. All right. You want a drink?
You start to see my guy unbutton and pull out alcohol again.
Not from James.
Give
From
me a
the,
Moscato. I'll take that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just see a little tear coming
Mosquito?
out my guy's eye. You don't want no
I know
drink
where
from
I
me?
know where it is. It's a drink from around here, not from round here. It's from this end. You know.
I love how you just made a run-on joke that's gonna go for the rest of the campaign now by
It's gonna
accident,
go
Tyler.
for a
It
while,
is.
dude. I nail him with those, dude. I'm real good at that shit. Alright.
I walk in. Do I know the barkeep's name? I would know the barkeep's name, right?
It's a rotating staff, so I mean, you've probably seen, you've met the owner because you've been here a few times. But I don't necessarily know. You might recognize 1 or 2 waiters, but I wouldn't say you know
Okay.
any of them by name. I would say you know them by. So there's a
Question.
There's a live-in
Are
rotating.
any of the staff old women? Because he
No.
would know them.
No, there's no old women staff.
Thank God.
Can I do a perception check of this building just to see everything inside, the layouts and all that?
Yeah, give me. I mean, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, give me a roll. I was gonna tell you anyways, but sure. Roll.
I'm gonna go in and ask for the suite or rooms that we were supposed to get, and
So that's a 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay, so the description of this room. This is, you guys walk into what is an actual entryway. Someone actually put the thought to design an entryway. So there's actually 2 sets of doors you have to go through. There's a big security guard, probably 6'8", probably weighing close to 400 pounds, and it's not all muscle. Homeboy's got some gut.
Some portly.
Yeah. He His best comparison would be like Bam Bam Bigelow. He's big. Yeah. And once he kind of, as you guys are walking by, he kind of looks you over. Hey, you're good. And you guys all walk in. And this room is quite large. It's a whole bunch of, there's like no booths at all. It's like actually like a whole bunch of round tables with chairs, and they're all like 5-chair tables. There's a big burning hearth in the back. Slightly in front of the hearth, rotating on a spit, is like a freshly killed pig that has just been cleaned and whatnot. And there's like there's like 2 doors to either, there's a door to either side of the hearth. One of them has like a square cut out of the top with like little bars. You look through those bars and see that's the kitchen. And the other one, being the only other exit way out of this room, would lead you to believe that's probably the way to the rooms in this, like where you would sleep. And then towards the other side of the this big room is the actual bar. It's a large semicircular bar, so like a crescent moon bar, with bar stools wrapping all the way around it. And there's like 2 kegs of different beers and a bunch of different like bottled wines, whiskeys, brandies, and whatnot. Everything in here, it looks really well maintained, but you can still tell that a lot of this stuff is aged over time, despite the maintenance. And for lighting in this room outside the hearth itself, there is a bunch of windows, most of which have like a mosquito netting over them so that they can remain open to let air flow through and naturally cool this place, because where you're at the continent, you don't actually need like candles and just open the door and let the room be cool. And yeah, that's pretty much the general description of the room.
Right, we heard this was my number 4.
I'm gonna walk up to the bartender and ask him what he's selling.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the barkeep and ask for the rooms and for a table in the corner.
Hey, both of you, one at a time. One at a time. Who's first?
So what you selling?
Okay, you're first. We have alcohol, food, tables, and rooms.
Okay, what kind of alcohol are you selling? To be more
Brandy,
specific.
whiskey, gin, vodka, a lot of wine, and like 2 different meats.
Brassicas.
Have you ever thought about expanding your meat selection?
Are you here as a customer?
Yes, and a seller.
I'm not interested in the latter.
You want to at least try my golden
I don't own
egg?
this place, homie. I work here.
Okay, tell me where the boss is.
He's asleep.
Can you tell me when he wakes up?
Why would I do that?
Because I want to meet him.
Receiving incoming transmission.
He turns away from you and looks at Alaric. What would you like, sir?
Sorry about that. I would like 5 drinks. I would like a table in the corner, that one. And I would like a sweet, or I would whatever McGraw asked me to get. Then I would
Moscato.
go in that
We
order.
have pink and just recently blue Moscato. I've never heard of blue Moscato. Is he the adventurous type?
Probably pink Moscato.
Okay.
Get him one of you.
Would he like
Actually,
a
I'll give him
bottle
one
or a
both. Why not?
glass?
I'll get him one of both. How much are the bottles?
5. Well, the blue's 6 silver, and the pink is 5.
Yeah, we'll go 2 bottles. Yeah, I'll drink some. Why not?
Okay.
No offense, James.
I'm planning. Don't
And
worry
then you
about
said
it.
you wanted a suite. We're actually out of suites right now. We have a couple big groups here tonight. We have a bunch of singles and doubles still available, though.
Okay, I'll do his second option that McGraw said.
3 singles,
whatever.
Way too
3
mans.
doubles.
Yeah.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
you want them side by side, or do you not care?
Yes, side by side.
Okay, I'm gonna put you guys on the 3rd floor. All right.
Okay.
Do I see anybody sitting alone?
Yeah, Yeah, you see.
And
We'll
then,
get to that in a second.
do you have entertainment tonight?
She kind of pulls out a thing. No, we're actually musicianless for the night. We have one coming tomorrow though, and he'll be here for however long it makes for him to make money and leave.
Would you guys like some music tonight?
We're not paying unless you have a reputation.
Oh no, it's free. It's free for right now.
Are you talented in any way?
I am very talented, man, or sir. Sir or man?
Sir,
Who am I talking to?
It's a sir. It's a sir.
Okay.
You just see James
Does he deserve it?
If she sees James behind her, he's just over here going like this.
I'm doing a quick check. Is there any old women in this room?
You don't see any old women, no. And
Okay.
there's probably
Old
not
men.
there's probably not
This
going
would
to
be a
any
good performance
for
for
the
them.
rest of the campaign.
Okay, because the thing was, is I immediately was like looking, so that it's just like if there
ruined the
are,
campaign
I'm
for
not
everyone.
rooming with Thaddeus or
But did we-
Alaric.
did I
I'm
see
rooming with
anybody that-
Thaddeus if there's old women around. Because
Did
I
I
don't
see
want to know.
anybody sitting
Oh my
alone?
god.
Yes, you see a couple of individuals sitting alone. You see like a couple they all look like loner types. You see like this bigger blonde guy looks like a field hand kind of just in town. You see a couple what looks like timber workers who clearly look like they work together but are purposely sitting apart. And then you see this super short, ginger, angry looking individual sitting off in one of the back corners, very close to the door for the door for the suites. The door for
I'm gonna go up to him and talk to him.
Okay. Go up and talk.
Sir, you seem angry. Is it because of the meat selection here?
You say mead?
Yeah, I have meat.
I'll take one.
I take out 3 vials of my top mead, which are the natural 20s, and hand it to him.
Slams them. You see his gaze return. The only thing on the table outside of the empty cups is this book that he is fixated on.
What you reading?
Can't read it.
Can't read it? Want some help?
You can't read it.
I can't read it. I look down at it. Can I read it?
No.
No, he's asking me. You can read the title. Yeah, it's in your language.
You can't read it. And I take this broad shield. It's larger than my torso. And I slam it onto the table, covering the book. And he kind of looks up for a second. You kind of see, his eyes are still kind of red as if he's been, grieving for a while.
I take out another 2 vials. I'm sorry. It looks like this one was kind of bad. I shouldn't try to read it.
Don't read it.
You don't look like
You're not supposed to read it.
I won't. You don't look like you're from around here. You from down south? You kind of match the...
How wasted is this guy at this point? That's been, what, 4 vials?
Yeah.
Are you-
Yeah,
you from-
you probably need to make some before you make
I'll
these
make a con check.
Before you
Yeah.
make them, please describe your character to
Okay.
the rest.
So, you have encountered Thorgrim Stonebeard. He is not a dwarf. He is a human who may perhaps be, before the time of diagnosis, suffer from dwarvism. He's he's stout and hairy. Even his kind of cotton blouse, his ginger hairs bustle out of it, almost adding volume to the clothes that he's wearing. He does have a nice, very well kept braided beard. He's dressed in mostly chainmail outside of this ornate, almost decorative, but not for the purpose of show, decorative in authenticity, shield that he wears on him. And he looks not very stable right now.
Now make your contacts.
If you thought you
Okay.
were stable now, wait till after the mead.
How many con checks am I making?
3.
Yeah.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, because that was 4 vials, wasn't it? Because
Yeah.
you took out 3 at first and then handed him 2 more.
Oh yeah. Well, let's say.
And you drank 1 of them.
Oh, so
Can I
it's-
have advantage from alcoholism?
I would say no because you're grieving.
You don't
Okay.
want to be conscious.
Plus con save, not proficient in. Okay, 16.
Okay. Not bad so far.
Not bad. 21.
Pretty good.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
This is the one. 5.
Okay. Yeah. You are. That third
The
one
last-
hits you like a
The last
truck.
one, the last one did me over.
Yeah, the third one hits you like a truck.
You gotta read it.
Yeah.
I gotta read it. You gotta read it. You're not supposed to read it.
Ah, yeah. No one can read
It's
it.
like drooling.
No one can read it. Are you from the? You look like you're from the south.
I look over
What
my
a-
shoulder. Am I done with this conversation I'm having with the barkeep?
Probably, yeah.
And have we? Is he allowing me to play tonight?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
I look over my shoulder and I see him harassing someone, thinking,
This is-
and
I'm
me,
s-
me
I'm
thinking,
sticking
oh,
my
this
finger
this
in his
motherfucker's showing his
chest. Yeah.
showing his family again to some random person. So I walk over there. Sorry, my friend really likes showing his family and his.
But I haven't even showed them my family. I'm having a
please,
conversation.
So
I want to
He's
push
enjoying
off.
my
here,
alcohol.
I'm gonna grab him by the shoulder and kind of like shuffle him away.
No,
I'm gonna
standing,
resist.
I'm standing between them. I'm pushing off this third guy who just showed up. Pushing him off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
And I'm gonna grab the shoulders of James, not knowing his name is James, and I want to speak in Southern Common and ask, perhaps in a way of, is this insert famous Southern alcohol in Southern Common?
I understand this. Also, right?
I don't know.
think
I am.
Yeah, I also
I
understand
think
this.
you do.
Doesn't matter. You push away. I'm going down and like, is that Sajura?
Wait, what did he say?
He's asking
Is
if-
that sexism?
He's asking
Obviously.
if this is a certain famous brand of alcohol. Your brand is not yet famous, so the answer you're probably gonna have to give him is no.
So in Southern Common, I'm basically asking, is this everywhere or so whatever famous grain alcohol there is in the South that you would know?
It's famous for me, and it's called the Golden Egg.
I'm just gonna hold on to it. It's like, hold on to it. Don't let it go. Don't let it out of your sight.
Does he look like
Unstable.
What are you guys saying?
very unstable and he just grabbed James?
He didn't
Very
grab him,
aggressively?
He grabbed him. What I would describe as oh, it's an I. It starts with an I.
Yeah, I don't know.
Intimately.
yeah. Like we were brothers.
Yes.
Okay.
And then he returned to
I'm
sobbingness.
gonna step a little bit closer.
To be fair,
like-
just to point out a logistics point here, you would have to be standing on your chair to grab him by the shoulders.
I stand on the shield's covering the book. I'll stand on the chair.
Okay.
I'll probably be standing near a lyric now.
You know, since you enjoyed my drink so much, why don't you join me to drink more?
Because you're from Southern, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
No, Northern. Speaking in
No,
Northern
Northern.
Common now
Okay.
to him, because now I understand the dynamic. So speaking in Northern Common to him, I'm like, hey, don't worry about this. This is not a big deal.
Okay.
I get it. I understand what they're saying.
Is there for the role that we play? Is there any sigil attached to?
so
Who-
that's the next question. That's a very good question.
Okay.
Yes, there is, but a good investigator probably wouldn't have it in the open.
Could I'm assuming with disadvantage, look if he has one.
Can
If
I
James
roll?
has one.
Okay, here's
Can
a
I
more-
roll for
here's a-
his shield, by the way?
Here's a
For
more,
history?
Here's a yes. Give me 1 second, Corey. Here's a more important question. I know Thaddeus and I know Alaric have theirs hidden. Does James have his thing hidden?
I
So-
think
I'm
He
gonna-
and
I
his-
think I would have. I already said this. I would have gone over him to make sure that
Okay.
kind of like a
Also-
pre-op. Like,
No, wait. He
So-
showed me.
You're
He
good.
showed me.
You're good.
He
We can
showed
go
me his
somewhere now.
wallet. He showed me his wallet. Could it be in his wallet?
I'm just picturing McGraw just being like anything that he has that could be used against us. Just like, no, take that. I'm taking that.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
would
care.
like-
we strip search him
So-
every 30 minutes.
Before anything else,
It-
yes, he would have seen it because I hide it behind the vials.
That's
under my
exact.
shirt.
I would like to
There it
like
is. There it
like a
is.
glimpse of it.
I
You
would
know.
say yes, you see it. Yep, there it is.
Okay, so after he asks me to join him, I would like to like glance. Like it catches my eye.
Yeah, you see the investigatorium sigil. Yes.
Okay, so as I'm grabbing him and he's like says, "Oh, come join me" or whatever, I want to look down at it and like kind of reach for it and it's like, "This will get you killed, you know."
Well, alcohol is very poisonous.
And I like hold this. I take the sigil out of his wallet and I like show him his own sigil and repeat.
So that's the wallet's got my family in it. And be like, my family's gonna get me
No,
killed.
You know what he's trying
I
to say.
fucking
No, I'm totally throwing off the sigil. I did not know that he was.
no, mate. This.
My wallet?
But you
no,
slap
he's
him.
talking about around your neck. He's going for around your neck. All your vials around your neck.
Yeah, he went.
Well,
for the-
he's talking about. He said my wallet, and it's on my wallet.
No, I
And he
picked it
said,
out.
I'm just not letting him know about the sigil.
I'm more curious
you're
about
burning
why you have
everything
a
else.
wallet.
He's playing dumb. He's playing dumb. That's what he's doing.
Yes, thank you.
We
And
have
he
coin
slapped him?
currency only, and you're carrying around a wallet.
It holds my family picture.
Are Thaddeus and Alaric very within like 5 feet of him, like
I'm
really
literally,
close?
you literally
they're
just
very
pushed me
close.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
But you slapped him, right?
Correct.
Enough to do damage, or just like a?
No.
No,
I would
no,
have.
no.
I would have immediately gotten between Thaddeus and this whole thing. Be like, hey, Thaddeus, it's
I-
okay.
I'd push it back.
This is there. It's very intimate right now.
I would say at
In
this
Northern Common.
point,
Intimate.
At this point, Thorgrim, you notice the giant of a person looking at you very seriously. He's like two of you.
Is that James?
That
Is James
no,
the
it is-
giant person?
That is Thaddeus. That is Nate's character.
Okay. I standing on my chair, looking James, who is also probably giant compared to me, up and down. Like, look at Thaddeus. I'm gonna want to still hold the sigil. He's like, "You got one too?"
Wait, how tall are you?
5 foot.
I
Max.
take the
Oh,
sigil.
Oh, we're the same height.
He lies
snatch
about
the
being
sigil.
5 feet, though. He's not actually.
Okay, I was about to say I'm 5 feet.
I'm gonna snatch the sigil out of his hand and kind of hold it in my hand and not let anyone else see it right now. So he's not waving around the sigil everywhere.
Don't you look
Yeah.
at my one?
Yeah. I mean, I would like to
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
drunkenly be
History
waving it
roll
around.
on
So-
his
Yeah.
shield.
I have his sigil now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Corey, make a
I have
history
James'
roll
sigil
on
now.
his shield.
And then is that in
this is-
Southern? Are you speaking in
And,
Southern?
Everyone,
No,
kind
back to common.
everyone,
I got a 13.
stop talking over each other, please. a little bit much. You got a what, Corey?
13.
13. This is a really recognizable symbol on his shield. Yeah, he's got it's a shield bearer symbol from Hammerdeep. It's a pretty it's a really well-renowned militaristic. It's almost like a militia of sorts, because the general military is ran by the people at Central. But in terms of local, like, militia military sorts, this is like one of the higher tier ones in like the whole continent. They're renowned for being unbreakable in defense.
Oh, I would have recognized it off the back then.
You would have also recognized it too, yes, just because of your proximity, where
Yeah.
you're from.
It's not bad.
Can I notice them looking at it?
You definitely notice Corey's character Nil looking at it, because Corey's
Okay.
character is kind of obsessive.
I'd like to flip the shield upside down when I see him look at it.
When I see him flip it, I'll look at him like, why are you hiding it?
Brought me nothing but pain.
My father once worked with them, so
What's his name? Also, is
James?
he's not purely like ginger. You can tell just by after this altercation that he's a well-aged man.
His
His
name
dad's
is.
name's
Oh
James.
no!
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes, my father's name is James.
James. Last name.
James.
James.
As you're telling me, he's still like kind of like
Wait, hold on. Why don't
I'm
you just
saying-
show him
I'm
a
a-
picture of your father? Because I'm pretty sure you probably have a
Well,
photo in there.
someone
of him.
took
Stick
someone
figure.
took my wallet, so I can't
no,
show
I took
it.
the sigil out of the wallet.
I took the sigil.
Oh, I just put it on the wallet. Like I just attached it.
Just
Oh,
leave me
yes,
alone.
Now I have your wallet.
Yeah.
And your
Leave me
family.
alone. I got a buzz now. And he kind of like lets his loose grip of James and returns to his seat that he
I
was
look at
using
James.
as a step stool.
I look at James straight in the eyes and I'm like, I'll keep this for now. I'll give it back to you at the end of the night.
You better not.
Is
be
that
spying
the
on my
original
wife.
insignia, or did he like make this one?
No, that's the real. That's the real one. That's-
Okay. I'm just surprised McGraw didn't take it from him already.
But yeah, you just see my guy looking at you, be like, "You better not be spying on a picture of my wife."
I'm not.
I would
I'm
say
not. I'm not.
you-
I'm not into young women. Remember?
give me a history
Oh, okay, yeah,
check,
sure.
Thorgrim.
Aye, sir. Yes, DM. 15 flat.
Good, pretty easily makeable roll here. James from Jamestown sounds real fucking familiar because,
James.
because they're all named James.
Okay. So I return to the seated position. Head slump on the table. And I go, and I jerk it up abruptly. Go, James from Jamestown.
Yeah.
Aye. He once tried to join the Shield Bearers.
Yeah, he wasn't really good with his shield.
Valiant man and character. Horrible horse stance. Could tip him over with a mosquito bite.
Yeah, my father wasn't the best built, but he knew how to bribe his way to things.
He knew how to cook too.
Yep.
You're his son.
Yep. I am James.
He like looks at him. He's like, "You're a bit bigger."
Yeah, just a little bit.
A
I took
little
more
bit.
after my mother, Angela.
Little bit. It's a 120-year-old Kutang steak. Yeah, a bit bigger.
I was fed very well. He kind of rubs his belly.
With his cooking, it adds up.
Yes, Snake.
When he's talking the other direction, can I see what the book says?
It's currently covered by a shield.
The backside of a shield.
He is sleeping on the shield as well.
Okay.
In and out. He's doing touch and goes.
I'm gonna
Seeing-
sit down in the chair across from him just to make sure no one looks at the book for him.
Where's this table orientated in the room?
He's got a clear view of the door, like any good cop.
Okay.
Even
And
in
then-
drunkenness.
So it's relatively on the side or in the corner, like
yes. Yeah.
good cop stance. I place my.
That burp was canon, by the way. I just wanted-
Do our drinks come to the table?
You guys look over at the table you chose, and there are drinks there.
James and Thaddeus and fuck.
Nil.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Nil. God, it's taking me a while.
It's almost
Wanna-
like he doesn't have a name.
It's almost like if you
Nil.
move your mouse, they all say I'm on our
What?
Discord.
Yeah.
So it's not on the Discord if you like wave your
Oh
mouse around.
wow. Okay. Nice. Do you guys want to go get our drinks and then just sit here instead?
I didn't order a drink. I'm good. I'm sitting here though.
Oh well. Yeah, sure. All right. Well, I'm gonna go get my drink.
I'm gonna take
Or
a.
get our
Corey.
2 bottles of Moscato and then the cups.
I'm gonna take a flask out and drink.
Who's left at the table with Thorgrim?
Me. And did you say you
Is
said
Thaddeus here too?
Thaddeus?
No, I said I'm gonna go help Lyric
Oh, okay.
move the drinks.
Where's
I'm
Nil?
gonna pour some of the Moscato in my sconce, and then go up to the pit roast, or is that where the stage is? I guess.
It's very close. Where's Nil right now?
I think I'm gonna go check on our illustrious leader.
Okay. All right, you head out.
Because last time we left him alone, you know.
Yeah, that's true. So you go to the stage. It's not much of a stage. It's a step up from the regular floor. And you, I guess, start a strumming.
Alright, I'm gonna take a third drink before he starts.
Okay.
Do I need to roll any rolls for this?
Yeah, you need
Or
to
is
give
this-
me a performance check right now, and then probably a few more later. Also, before you went up, that bartender told you if you suck, he's pulling you immediately.
Okay. I'm gonna use. Mikey's
I
dice.
made all my rolls.
Alright.
Nat 20. They were loaded.
Nat 1.
They
I
were
already
loaded.
rolled that.
It's 18 because I have +5 to performance.
18.
This is
So,
good dice.
Start. Good start. What kind of mood setter are you putting out right now?
right now I am kind of in the build up to the
Okay.
grand finale. So like, just kind of like strumming along, just kind of like getting everyone intrigued, kind of thing. Happy, upbeat. Yeah, just kind of just feeling the crowd, seeing what they like. Can I make an insight check to see if they enjoy the music, or if it's like what type of
It's,
music they would? Ow, motherfucker! God damn!
Yeah, you can
This
do
cat
that.
is climbing my leg.
It looks
And
like
can
a
I
kid.
can I be like the bodyguard in front of the stage that's just like standing there looking menacingly?
I
Just
did
fucking
get
standing
an
there.
natural 20 on that one.
You
So,
did get a natural 20. You can say
You're
that,
welcome.
like some of the people are like intrigued in the music. It might not be everyone's taste, but like you can't necessarily treat everyone, you know.
Thorgrim in like sleeping on his arms is like bobbing his head.
there we go.
Yeah. We're gonna cut to Nil real quick. Nil, you go out to the stable and you get to your cart, and currently there's no McGraw. Your cart's been racked up, and there's no McGraw.
Can I do an investigation to see if I can figure out where he's gone to?
Give me a perception, actually.
I'm really, really sad that investigation has not been very useful this campaign at all.
It will. It's been 3 sessions. Calm down.
Yeah. 12.
12. Well, on bright side, this is not a high roll that you needed to make. Yeah. You hear like a click and a thump, and then like a when you know how you pop a seal on like something.
A trunk?
Like imagine a trunk. with
One of the rubber-lined trunks,
yes,
you know,
like
the ones that go.
with the weather strip.
Yeah.
Yes, like that. You hear that noise and like a hissing noise, like gas escaping. You look over to the only other cart in this whole place. It's a large enclosed cart, a little bit bigger than y'all's actually. But the enclosing is actually made out of like wood and steel bars. You see the back hatch is open. That's where that noise came from.
I'm gonna stealth while I watch what's going on here.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Okay. You sneak over, and you see, and like as you get close, you see McGraw kind of doing this number in front of his face, and then you catch a whiff. You smell ethanol.
Ethanol? Yeah.
Yeah. And then McGraw turns around, and I mean, you're right there, even with the good.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
I'm
shit.
not hiding from him, just everyone else.
I had a feeling, god damn. And he kind of closes the barrel. God, and he kind of relatches it to reinforce the seal. Holy shit. Okay, that's not good. He steps down. Okay, well, Looks like an ethanol delivery. Wonder where it's going.
We already know where it's going.
Yeah. I think we got a feeling on where that's going. Let's go find the drivers.
By the way, there's a shield bearer from Hammerdeep inside.
Red hair?
That's right.
About
Very short.
4'2", says he's 5.
Yeah, it works.
Sounds correct. Thorgrim. Did he give his name?
Yeah, he said his first name.
Okay.
Yeah, what's his name?
Thorgrim.
He graduated a year before, or 6 months before you did. He's one of us. Go in. Let's go check it out. You guys walk back in. You see like someone who's like 5'8". I would describe coming up with Nil. You've seen Nil. But coming up with Nil, this guy's like 5'8", bald head, huge handlebar brown mustache that turns into giant mutton chops. He's wearing like all leather gear with a bunch of straps and pouches attached. No visible weapons. He walks directly up to. Good.
Is it possible I recognize him from
Roll
the
initiative
academy
check.
or anything like that? Okay. Oh no, it's failed. I'm gonna count it.
At disadvantage.
14. Fuck. What?
You're drunk.
Okay. Oh yeah, good point. I thought you were gonna make me do disadvantage because it fell off my desk.
No. You're drunk.
God, that would be horrible.
What's
Could
the
you
number?
imagine if we did that?
14.
14. This guy's got the mustache and the handlebar mustache and mutton
Identifying
chops
features.
is a pretty identifying feature, yeah. And this fucker's got a reputation. This is Investigator McCraw. He turned down. The rumor went around a while ago. He turned down a super early promotion to lead a squad again.
I'd like to make eye contact. I'd like to see him and then look at James, son of James, from Jamestown, and be like, "Oh shit! Don't tell him I'm drunk," and like kind of bury my head.
I just want to hold on real quick. Okay. Yeah, I can tell you're drunk, jackass. And he walks.
No,
over.
he's not.
All right, where's Elspeth? Why are you here by yourself?
He kind of like zones out for a second when he mentions Elspeth.
Hello,
She's
Earth's just tiny person.
not tiny. Average for my bloodline.
Okay, average person from tiny people. Where's your boss?
Elspeth died in the line of duty.
You see that really chagrin grin on his face, kind of.
Fuck! I knew he knew I was drunk. I knew he knew I was drunk.
He like it just goes. It's just like completely gone. Yeah, nah, she didn't. She. When?
The other day,
It would be about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
There you
I felt like I've been on a bit of a bender.
go. Okay.
For 2 weeks.
Y'all were.
2 week long.
That poor
Where were
liver.
y'all? Where were y'all at?
Supposed to find the gray market.
The Great.
What was that?
So y'all were in Frost.
Oh.
Y'all were. Yeah, we get it. You're from there.
No,
Y'all
no,
are
no,
from.
I'm playing. You wouldn't hear me.
Y'all are in Frostguard. And
Yeah.
how'd she die?
Don't know.
Give me a persuasion check. You can tell. Those of you who
Oh,
have
shit.
known McGraw for a little bit, he is getting into his. He's about to start grilling this guy. Like he's investigating Thorgrim.
Persuasion 16. Damn, dude, I'm gonna run out of these things later.
Okay. Okay. Well, he believes you. All right. You don't know. What do you know?
Got to Frost. Supposed to find the gray market. Sat there for weeks waiting for the moon. Went out to town. No lead.
Okay.
Waited till the next month. No lead.
Is this the right place to say this?
Good.
No, that's what he's saying. Like because
Oh.
we're still in the middle of this freaking tavern inn
McGraw looks
talking
around,
about this.
sees basically no one paying attention to anything but themselves and the music. Yeah, I think we're good.
Alright. Spend a few months there. Finally, something comes up. Go in. It gets deep. Deeper than we thought. We weren't well equipped. The best way to put it in my experience is shit hit the fan. I came back. Elspeth, the soul, with the breath she had left, gave me this. And he, hands him the book.
I want to point out James is just
I
crying.
was supposed to pack up and get ready to head back to Central. I was the newbie. I may be older than her, but less experienced, and I think
you see McGraw opens the book.
the amount of time that I left it must have gone wrong. I wasn't there to protect her.
Everyone at the table to give me an insight check. Thorgrim disadvantage.
Oof. Shit, I need to keep this fucking dice on the table.
Seeing that that McGraw came in and started talking to him, I'm gonna start playing a more lively tune to try to get people
Okay.
louder, trying to play
another
loudly.
performance check.
Okay.
11.
17.
23.
23, pretty good.
17 plus 5 is 22.
11.
Okay, Thorgrim, you don't notice it. What was
I'm
your
barely
roll,
focused
Nil?
on his face.
Nil, what was your roll?
17.
Pretty good. Okay. We'll get to James last. Neil, you notice a slight as he's flipping through the pages, you see a slight raising of the eyebrow, a slight widening of the eyes, and then immediately corrected to be deadpan again. James, we're going to introduce a new mechanic. This is specific to your character and your character alone.
Go, James.
You cannot ask to use this mechanic. This is something I will dictate for when you use it. Okay? This is something only you do. I need you to roll me 2 d20s.
I just rolled the d20 twice.
No, roll 2 d20s.
Okay, I gotta go grab another d20.
Or you
I
can
have one.
Oh yeah, I have one also. You want to borrow it?
Hey,
1 second, I can just do it on D&D Beyond.
stop that.
Yeah, I
Okay,
just need you to give me the total number. Add them up.
That gives me a piss break.
Go for me too. I don't feel like getting up.
Sound like my fucking grandma, Corey. Every time I go to the bathroom, she's like, "Go for me too, Tyler."
Damn it.
She's a saint.
My grandma is a fucking saint. I would
I know,
die for
I know.
her.
I know. We talk about it all the time.
Wow, so I got a 14 on one of them and a 1 on the other. So 15.
15. Okay, so mechanic still procs. You're just not gonna get that much. This is called a truth check. Doesn't exactly work the way you would think it works upon first hearing it. I'm not going to explain how it works. It's going to take several more uses for you to learn that you even have this ability and that it works like it does. When McGraw flips the pages, your really good insight check. You not only see the eye thing that I explained to Corey, but you also, like, for just the briefest of instances, feel like physically you feel heat come off of McGraw. Like, if it was to be put into words for an emotion, you feel despair, loathing, anger come out in a very short, very hot burst of energy. And then it fades to nothing. And that's what you get from it.
You see me shake and then look at the bottle. What the fuck did I drink in this one?
That's fair.
Yeah, you did. Those were what, a few weeks ago?
We can hear you, homeboy.
Shit.
Okay, he wasn't bringing. He didn't even bring his headset. Oh, we can hear you from across the room.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
my dwarven dwarf.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's what you get, Thaddeus. And then you can tell it came from McGraw. Yeah, Corey, you see the reaction, and then McGraw closes the book, stuffs it in one of his mini pouches. Did you read this book?
No. I'm a
Sir,
man of my word.
He said he couldn't read it, and that I couldn't read it. That no one could read it.
I bet. Where's the okay, so Elspeth's gone. You weren't there, so you don't exactly know what happened. Is that what I'm getting from this?
I was ordered to pack up. I came back. They weren't breathing.
All of them.
Elspeth had a few breaths left. That's when she handed me this. That's what happened.
Can I roll my, Actually, would I even need to roll for this? Does that sound kind of like what would happen for someone that, like... Can I ask him other specific questions that essentially would be, what medically would have happened to them if they had gotten exposed to the ethanol too much?
Are you doubting me?
And see if it matches what would happen if someone was in an area where there was too much ethanol to where it got rid of the oxygen to where they couldn't breathe, and that's what killed them.
I would say you can ask. Yeah, you can ask.
What would have Thorgrim seen?
I'm essentially going to describe the symptoms of what it would have happened if they had been around too much ethanol.
Your squad didn't suffocate Thorgrim. They were mangled. They were torn to pieces. It was
okay.
It was
Well,
disgusting.
no. We'll do it in character. We'll do it in character. But I just want to know what I know.
Yeah.
Are you doubting me?
I'm trying to figure out what killed them.
What killed him, in my professional opinion, wasn't fucking human.
I'm gonna slide him another vial.
You ever...
I'm just gonna like move the vial, like grab the vial and stick it in my pouch where the other one was.
I
You
just
ever
slipped another
seen-
vial under the shield.
Have you ever seen the inside of your comrades spilled on the floor?
Scratch
Have you
that.
ever
I'm
seen
giving
the
him 3
insides of your
vials.
comrades melted from acid?
Have you ever seen it twice?
Yes. Have you ever felt it?
It's a story for another day.
I will say, you doing a trauma comparison, Neil's not the guy. Neil's not the guy.
I will stand foot to foot with any man.
To give context, during training, my character fell like 60 feet onto his head because someone cut the rope, and that was considered a good day for him.
All I'm saying is, they didn't look accurate. They didn't look planned. They looked like thrashed, animalistic cuts. Lacerations deeper from any sword I've seen.
Alright.
What would I roll to compare that to anything I might have heard of? Because
be real
we
with you.
kind of had some weird circles.
I'm gonna be... I gotta pull up your sheet real quick. Give me 1 second. Where
Because there was the training for the Investigatorium, but there was also the training of whenever he was part of the Invisibles. And we had plenty of people during that training die horribly. On purpose. From our own side.
1 sec. I gotta pull up your sheet.
Good.
Where's your fable on here, Corey?
It's under other proficiencies and languages.
Thank you.
Fable? What's the fable?
Your local folktale.
My what?
Local folktale. Folktale. Okay. Clearly we didn't.
I don't think I got one of those.
Yeah, everyone was supposed to make up one. That's fine. We'll have to do that later. I will say currently, no. I don't even think I need to make you do a check. You've probably never heard of. Either he's drunk to a point where he's just over explaining it, and he's filled with grief, or whatever he's describing is a lot worse than any normal means of bodily destruction that you've heard of.
So it sounds kind of like what the wounds the bear had, except much worse.
Yeah, that would be accurate.
Like a super wolf.
Yeah.
Could I try and gain the book from what's
McGraw.
the leader's name?
His,
McGraw?
So he's a full-on investigator. He's a squad leader.
Yeah.
How do you go about that?
I'll reach my hand, like, underhand, like, if you excuse me, I have to get this back to Central. Elspeth's orders.
This is above your pay grade, son, and you're now working for me.
I don't deviate from what she tells me.
I knew Elspeth
Especially
better than you ever will.
if it's her last words.
Your options are, I put you to sleep, and we drag you where we're going.
I'm very close to sleeping, so it won't be hard.
Yes, exactly. That's my point. Or, you trust me, know that I knew her very well, and I promise this will be taken care of. But the channels that this has to go through, it ain't something you're ready for yet.
She told me one more thing. She said, take it back to Central, unless I find another group. We had gotten close enough that she believed, with my experience, we may be able to solve what we were sent for.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. We're on a mission now. We're gonna keep that as a priority. Once that mission's done, we'll be looking into what happened to Elspeth.
And let her rot. I couldn't even grab her body.
It's been 2 weeks, man.
Wait. It's been 2 weeks?
Yeah, there's a 2-week gap between where you're at and where Elspeth is no longer
Yeah.
at.
I'm just thinking that,
We'll look. Well, we could. We could split the load. When we get there, some of you can go look into it. But I can't fully prioritize it yet. I know.
Are you headed back to Frost?
Yeah, that's where we're going right now. Well,
I'll
not
tag
right
along.
this second. That's what I just said. Yep.
No, I'll tag along.
All right.
It's my decision.
It's my...
All right.
He's losing grasp of of consciousness.
Good
Yeah.
choice. Yeah.
Hey, whoosh, faceplant into shield.
All right.
I love how that interaction essentially you can do this, you're coming with us. You can do it the easy way or the hard way. Well, I'm drunk, so I'll take the easy way. Thunk!
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's out, which sucks because he actually might want to hear this.
Wait a second.
Oh, wait a second.
All right. And he
Second.
kind of snaps like really like surprisingly loud. It probably hurt his fingers to do it, but loud enough to get your Thaddeus and Alaric's attention, and he waves you guys over.
I snap to attention and it scoots the chair back.
Loosen up.
This guy is dead, he would still salute a superior officer.
Do you guys come back over?
I will.
Brief intermission.
All right. And you guys come over to the table. All right. We found something in the stables. We stumbled across a cart filled with 16 barrels of ethanol.
Can I look around the room? and see
Yeah,
if
I was
anyone's
gonna say
heard
that.
He
Yeah.
said it. He said it really low.
Okay.
He didn't say it loud.
Okay.
I got an
Clemens is staying
idea.
here.
I think when we have the power to do this, it's kind of fucked up, but we can commandeer that cart. And I'm thinking maybe maybe a couple of us drive that cart to town. Because I know my plan going into this.
Oh, 19.
Okay. He beat you by 15 on the first game. He beat you. What'd you get on the second one? 6. He beat
6.
you. He beat you by 20 on the second game. And you got a 19 on the third game.
Mm-hmm.
You got real close, but no cigar.
Okay, so last move. Do I know I'm gonna lose? Does it look like I'm gonna lose?
Your last move is you get to like a point where he's got 3 pieces. You've got like major board control, and then he does an octuple jump and picks up 8 pieces in one move.
After the octuple jump, I'm fucking slamming my fist in the middle of the board.
Whoa, what is just a friendly game?
I'm gonna walk off.
I told you it's a fucking cheat.
Okay. So, all right. So we've got a plan. Who wants to come investigate, or who wants to go convince, quote unquote, the drivers?
What are we convincing the drivers?
We have to commandeer their cart. We're not stealing it. We can actually. There's a whole like set of booking for this. We literally give them a slip saying, "Hey, we took it. Take it to their bosses. They get paid for the value of what we took."
Is there an amount of time that Thorgrim can reroll Constitution?
2 gold apiece.
So I can convince the horses.
it says
Someone
for
else has
life.
to convince.
Like I said, I'm not the only one who's delivered. I'm just. Yeah. Your entertainment.
Why do I have to be undercover?
Yeah, your entertainment.
I don't have to be undercover.
No, if you're entertainment, you have to be undercover.